Hey guys, this is Eddie here, and I just finished working on the script to generate the community tab based on the levels that we have. And I just want to give you a brief teaser to show that this works, that it's easy, and hopefully it's going to be uplifting and encouraging to continue with this pretty awesome project. So basically, I have all the levels that have been uploaded to the spreadsheet so far here in this folder called levels. There are 125, which is very convenient because that's 5 columns. It's just coincidence. I've also made a script to download them automatically from the spreadsheet, because otherwise it would have been kind of a pain in the ass to download all the files individually. So I guess I'll share that as well when it's due time. The easiest way I could find was to take the spreadsheet, convert it to CSV, and then you just go ahead and execute this one over here. Anyway, so then once you have the files in a folder called levels, you can just go ahead and execute this script called generate tab. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. All you have to do is type Ruby and generate tab. You probably, and there we go. You probably don't have to do it manually. I mean, we'll take care of that, one of the organizers, but I guess I'm showcasing every single step just so that you know. Anyway, this file is generated. As you can see, it's the S tab. But we can use any tab in the future, any tab. So then we go to the folder where the game has the game files, and it's this one over here in Linux. As you know, or you may not know, but in Windows it's something kind of similar. You go to Steam's folder, and then the path after Steam apps is going to be similar. And this is where you have the files for all the levels. This is the original one for the S tab. I'm just going to change the name to maintain it. And now copy the one that was just created by the script. And now let me just go over to the other monitor and execute the game. And let's see what we see here. Will this work? Go to the solo tab, and it seems to have worked. As we said, 125 levels, that's 25 episodes. And they are organized automatically. We can go over here and see all the levels. So this is the community tab. Of course, submission is not, as you know, is not going to be possible. So you don't have to worry about, submitting incorrect scores to the official leaderboards, because you can see that the boards are, the leaderboards of the official level, not the one that we just put in here. But don't worry, because false scores are not going to be submitted. The game prevents against that. And then I guess before finishing this up, I don't want to extend too much, but a couple of notes. First of all, you can see that it still says that it's been made by MetaNet Software. I'm not really sure there's a way to change this. If there is, I'll try to look into it, but I get the feeling that it might just be hard-coded in the game because of the because obviously all the levels in the official sets are supposed to be by MetaNet. So it might be hard-coded, and maybe we can't do anything about it. So I guess one option would be to automatically make the script put the name in the title, in brackets or whatever, if we want the names to be public, because another option that I think is quite elegant is for it to not be visible. We can have it in a text file, but it would also be good if the names are maybe not in the game, so that you don't really know which one made which map. You can probably deduce it once you're used to the style of each mapper, but that's another story. And the second note that I wanted to make was about challenges. As you can see, they haven't been implemented yet in the script, so these challenges over here are the ones from the original game, not the ones from the custom tab. But don't worry about it, it's easy to do, and they will come in the next version of the script. I just didn't want to keep you waiting, and I wanted to show that the project is actually moving forward, and it does work. So, don't get discouraged if it takes a little bit of time. You can see that they're also complete, and again, that's because it's taking the info from my save file. We already knew this, though, that in order to make the most out of the experience, you definitely want to play the community tab in a fresh save file. Alright, so in this next version of the script, instead of generating just the level file, also the challenge file will be generated. So you can see the challenges are actually encoded in just a plain text file in the same folder. Okay, so the next version of the script is just going to generate, all the different tab files that we eventually create, and also the challenge files. And so all you'll have to do to implement them is going to be to copy the files that we generate. You probably won't have to generate them. One of the organizers will do it, but just copy the files into this folder, start with a fresh save file, and then enjoy. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, obviously you can contact me on the Discord server or whatever, and see you around.